Okay, so we are seeing right now grammar. Sanskrit grammar is what we have started. And within Sanskrit grammar specifically, we are seeing nouns. And within nouns specifically, we are really trying to understand nouns from an English language grammar point of view, because the biggest complication in Sanskrit grammar comes with our lack of understanding of English grammar, as you've all been seeing over the past few days. So a quick recap on nouns. Nouns have three characteristics in Sanskrit. The first one is gender. What are the genders? Right. Masculine, feminine, neuter. Nouns also have number. What are the numbers? Not 1, 2, and 3. Singular, dual, and plural. And finally, nouns have case. How many cases are there? There are 8 cases. Okay, now, how do I know the gender of a noun? You have to be told, you have to check it in a dictionary. How do I know the number? Well, I look at the sentence. And how do I know the case? I see the relationship between all the words in the sentence. So it's not rocket science, just needs a little bit of attention. What is the name of the table that has 24 sections with singular, dual, plural, I don't know how many, singular, dual, plural at the top for each column, and it has 8 rows. What is the name of this? Someone type it in the chat for me. Correct. It is called a declension table. This whole thing is called the declension, right? So this thing that you're looking, the table that you're looking at is called a declension table. We saw an example of a declension table. The first one that is traditionally studied is the Rama declension table. Let me introduce you to a couple more technical words today, and then we will see our homework. This on top here that you'll see written, I have written Rama, then I have written masculine in bracket, and then I have written the ending sound a. That means that there's a word which is masculine, which ends with the sound a, and this is what the declension table looks like for it every single time. Whatever the word is, if it is a masculine word ending in a, this is the rules it will follow when it is used in a sentence. This word up here, the word Rama, is called the substantive word. Substantive. That means that it is not used in a sentence just like this. It is kind of like the heading. You know, in verbs you have to go and then it is conjugated. This is kind of like the title and then it is declined. So when I say substantive word or substantive noun, this is the version I'm talking about before it enters the declension table. I will say this word over and over, so eventually you will become familiar with it. Don't worry, today is just day 1 of hearing it if you've never heard it before in the grammar connotation. Okay, now let us review our Rama table. When you are doing your homework, you cannot just be writing the words without saying them to yourself, without paying attention to what it is, because this is not a drawing class, this is not an art class, this is not a copy-paste without knowing what you're saying. You have to pronounce everything every single time. So we're going to go through this a few times, and I want you all to make sure that you're saying it perfectly. So how about Vishaka, will you repeat after me? Ram, and when I say Vish, I mean everybody, please repeat after me, right? Ramaha.
Ramah,
Ramo.
Ramau.
Ramaha.
Ramaha.
Ramam.
Ramam.
Ramau.
Ramau.
Raman.
Raman.
Ramena.
Ramena.
Hindi speakers, please be aware. This is not Ramen. It is Ramena. Okay. Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam.
Ramehi.
Ramehi.
Ramaya.
Ramaya.
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam.
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah.
Ramat.
Ramat.
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam.
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah.
Ramasya.
Ramasya.
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho.
Ramanam.
Ramanam.
Rame.
Rame.
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho.
Rameshu.
Rameshu.
Hey Rama.
Hey Rama.
Hey Ramo.
Hey Ramo.
Hey Ramaha.
Hey Ramaha.
Okay. Now, everybody, what I want you to do is to look on your own paper where you had copied this down. Everyone should have written it into their books. And when I say it, I want you all to repeat it, looking in your books and making sure that you have it perfectly exactly the way that I am saying it, and you don't have any transposition errors. Okay? So, Binduji, will you repeat after me? Ramaha.
Ramah,
Ramo.
Ramo,
Ramaha.
Ramaha.
Everybody should be looking in their books, not at the screen. Ramam.
Ramam,
Ramo.
Ramo,
Raman.
Raman.
Ramena.
Ramena,
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam,
Ramehi.
Ramehi.
Ramaya.
Ramaya,
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam,
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah.
Ramat.
Rama,
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam,
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah.
Ramasya.
Ramasya,
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho,
Ramanam.
Ramanam.
Rame.
Rame,
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho,
Rameshu.
Rameshu.
Hey Rama.
He Rama,
Hey Ramo.
He Ramo,
Hey Ramaha.
He Ramaha.
All right. So this is our Rama declension table. And I wanted to move forward, but then I realized that not everyone is even saying these things properly yet. So we're going to give another day. Practice it. Make sure you get it right before we start to add things. Otherwise, you will feel very, very shaky in Sanskrit. Okay? So let us go over our homework. So homework number 1 was to write that table down. That table you have to have like where your right hand is, you have to be able to reach it anytime and pick it up because we're going to use it so much in this class. Okay? Then I had asked you all to convert all the nouns in our sentences into Rama version of the declension table. So I'm going to go through it. I'm going to read it. You just keep looking at your words and you keep making sure you got the right one. I'll start with the Puja Gurudev lived in the Himalayas homework. Everyone there? Ramaha, Rameshu, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramena. This should have been really easy, just to look and to write down. But you have to say it each time. Hey Rama, Ramaha, Raman, Ramehi, Ramarnam, Ramaya. Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramebhyah. Ramaha, Ramarnam, Rameshu. Ramaha, Ramarnam, Ramam, Ramat. Next one. Ramaha, Ramasya, Rame. He Rama, Ramasya, Ramaha, Ramat. Ramasya, Ramo, Rame. Ramaha, Raman, Raman, Ramarnam, Ramehi. Ramaha, Ramasya, Ramam, Rame. Ramaha, Rame. Ramaha, Ramam, Ramam, Ramasya. Any questions? Oh, well, if you have any questions, just note them down and I'll take them at the end. Okay, there should have been no questions. This is a very simple, straightforward homework. Okay. Now, the next one was this wonderful shloka that comes from Sri Rama Raksha Stotra. Ramo, what's it? Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Vihita Nishacharachamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Ramat Nasti Parayanam Varataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittalaya Sada Bhavatu Me O Rama Mamudhara. It is so cool what happens in this shloka. Just look at this. I don't know. I think some of you got most of it, but not all. Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Ramat, Ramasya, Rame, He Rama. Every single case of the Rama table comes in this shloka. And it comes in order. First case, second case, third case, fourth case, fifth case, sixth case, seventh case, eighth case. Now you might say, well, I got up to 7, but I didn't see 8. I didn't see Hey Rama. Well, the thing with the vocative case is you don't need the word hey specifically. As long as it looks the same as the hey, you know that is it. Because the substantive form will not come in the sentences. Can you all hear the rain, by the way, or you're hearing me okay? A little bit. I can barely hear myself. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So this is our wonderful Sanskrit language. I don't know if you all were amazed. I was amazed. Every time I see this verse, I am amazed. It is just one of countless verses that are there, and just quietly slipped into there is beautiful Sanskrit grammar. I think it's so, so, so cool. Okay, now, then your 1.8 homework was there also. I will send it in the WhatsApp group. If you are doing this homework and you are checking it with the answers that I'm sending, you should not be making any mistakes by now, because you should have caught on to the mistakes that you were making. So those of you who are still making mistakes, it is because you're not doing all of it and you're not checking it to make sure you did it right. When you check it, you see your errors and you self-correct. Okay? Please, this is indispensable homework. You have to do it. Okay? Okay. Now, today you're going to get more sentences. And you're going to have to do the same thing. You have to find the case, the number, Gender is, you don't need to worry about gender right now. And then you need to convert all of them to Rama. So that will be homework. The whole thing will be. For now, what I wanted to do is practice a little bit the Rama declension table. And I also wanted to leave some time in class for questions because tomorrow we're going to start moving forward. And I want to make sure everyone is clear and grounded in what we have done so far. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to take questions now itself. Does anybody have any questions? Raise your hand on Zoom and I will call you. Yes, Smita.
For O Devas,
Yes?
it is the plural form, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it should be Hey Rama. Correct.
Thank you.
Correct. Any other questions? Yes, Arsha.
In the last question, you put a squiggly line under two. Is that like,
Sorry, Arsha, I'm not hearing you. You have to speak a little louder today. Say that again.
okay, sure. For the last question, right? You put
Yeah.
like a little squiggly line under two, T-O, two. You put a little squiggly line on there. What's that?
I'm not hearing you at all. Can you type it in the chat?
I did.
It's not because of you. It's raining really heavily here. I can't hear you, right? Okay. Any other questions? Yes, Avinash.
Hi, Didi. Can I print the declaration table and
No, you have
then
to write it. You
send
have
the
to write.
correct still?
You have to write it. Okay? Everybody has to write
If
it.
it don't look good,
Say that again?
if it don't look good,
No, don't worry about that. You make it yours and don't worry about it looking good. Okay. All right. Then now what we will do, the last question under 2. Under 2. I didn't understand your question, Arshad.
No, on my share screen, right? You had a squiggly line under the word two.
Under the word to? Oh no,
Two,
sorry
T-O.
about that. That's from when we did the changes of the cases. All right. I'm going to make everybody practice the Rama declension table with me. I'm randomly going to unmute people and you're going to have to repeat after me. Okay? So everyone has the table in their books. I'm going to say a line and you're going to have to repeat it. I'll call your name, then I'll say, and then you'll repeat. So, Sejal Shah. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha.
Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha.
Vikram. Ramam, Ramo, Raman.
Ramam, Ramau, Raman.
Shamji. Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramehi. Oh, you have to unmute.
Ramena, Ramam, Ram, Ha.
I'll say it again. Ramena,
Ramena,
Ramabhyam,
Ramabim,
Ramabhyam,
Ramabim,
Ramehi.
Ramehi,
Ramehi. Not Ahi.
Ramehi,
Like AI. Ramehi.
Ramehi.
Okay, that pronunciation needs a little practice, but good. Okay, Jadunachi. Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah.
Ramaya, रामेभ्यां रामेभ्यः
Okay, I'll do it one by one. Ramaya.
रामाय
Yeah, not Ramaya, Ramaya.
रामाय
Ramabhyam.
रामाभ्यां
Ramebhyah.
रामेभ्यः
Good. Then Prema. Ramasya. I'm just going to go one by one. Prema, you can unmute.
Ramasya
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho
Ramarnam.
Ramanam
Dineshwar. Rame. You have to unmute.
Rame
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho
Rameshu.
Rameshu.
Kenji. Hey Rama.
Hey Rama,
Hey Ramo.
Hey Ramau,
Hey Ramaha.
Hey Ramaha,
Hey Ramaha.
Hey Ramaha.
Okay, good. Everybody, when you're doing the declensions, you have to make sure you're pronouncing them right, because otherwise you'll be saying one thing and you'll be meaning another thing. So you have to make sure you're pronouncing it properly. So let me tell you what your homework is going to be. I had sent a recording of this declension table on Friday or Thursday, one of those 2 days. Your homework is going to be no cheating. You're going to have to listen to it 10 times. The first time, you just listen. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time, you say it along with me, but you make sure that it sounds exactly the same. Exactly the same. Then you record your own self and you make sure it sounds correct. Okay? So that is the first part of the homework. You listen to it, you let it stick in your mind, you make sure you're pronouncing it correctly, and you record yourself after the 10 times and listen back and make sure you're saying it perfectly. Homework number 2 is going to be all the sentences. Find the case, find the number, convert it to Rama. All the nouns will be converted to Rama. And every single time you write it, you say it. You don't just write it, look and copy paste. You actually say it every single time. And then I'm going to give everybody a break today. No 1.9 today. I want you all to get this. And tomorrow we'll be back to 1.9. Those who did not check their homework, today is the day to check back your homework to make sure that you got the table, the 1.8 correct, so that the mistakes don't carry forward when we start back tomorrow with that homework. All right? So number 1, you say the table over and over and over and over and over again. Number 2, you do the sentences just like we did. And number 3, you check your homework if you haven't yet checked it. Okay? If you don't get the table and you don't understand the concept and you don't pronounce it properly, tomorrow when we start to substitute words, you're just going to be totally confused. So it sounds simple, but it is the foundation for everything else making sense. Okay, so I hope that everyone is clear about what should be done and you come ready to learn so much more tomorrow. Okay, we're going to say the table over and over again until 6:30. Okay, ready? I'm going to keep calling and I'm going to keep unmuting. Janet G, Ramaha, you can unmute.
Ramaha,
Ramo,
Ramo,
Ramaha.
Ramaha,
Keshav, Ramam. You have to unmute.
Ramam,
Ramo,
Ramau,
Raman.
Raman.
Sumati ji. You have to unmute. Ramena.
Ramena
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam
Ramehi.
Ramehi
Harini ji. Ramaya.
Ramaya
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah
Navita. Ramat.
Ramat
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam
Ramabhyam.
Ramabhyam
Ramebhyah.
Ramebhyah
Bhyah.
Bhyah
Good. Sati ji. Ramasya.
Ramasya
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho
Ramarnam.
Ramarnam
Jyotika Didi. Rame.
Rame
Ramayoho.
Ramayoho
Rameshu.
Rameshu.
Oh, everyone, it's not a long oo at the end. It's not Rameshu. It's Rameshu. Make sure that the shu ends promptly, right? Okay, Puvan. Hey Rama. You have to unmute.
Hey Rama,
Hey Ramo.
Hey Rama,
Hey Ramaha.
Hey Rama,
Okay, good. Now, everybody, we're going to say it together. Okay? From the beginning to the end. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Ramam, Ramo, Raman. Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramehi. Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramarnam. Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu. He Rama, He Ramo, He Ramaha. This doesn't count in your homework, by the way. This is class, not homework. Don't cheat. One more time. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Ramam, Ramo, Raman. Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramehi. Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramarnam. Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu. He Rama, He Ramo, He Ramaha. Okay, this is our Rama declension table. You must be very, 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 very familiar with it. If you are chanting Medha Suktam, by the end of the 10 times, it should stick in your mind if you give it all your attention. If you give it all your attention, actually, anybody who gives it all their attention, after 10 times, it should start to stick in your mind. Huh? Not, oh, I'm too old, that's not going to work. It's a matter of how much attention you give it. Because you hear silly songs and they stick in your mind after 3 times. Okay? All right. So don't forget your homework. I'm going to send a poll and you're going to give me a thumbs up when you're done your homework. Okay? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Adios. See you all tomorrow. Now you can breathe. Ah, thank God, no 1.9. And then do the Rama table. Adios.